Hi, my name is Ashton. Like Daniel, your host on Slice of Ace, I identify as homoromantic asexual. To me, this means I want to form close emotional bonds with other men, but I'm not interested in sexual intimacy. It took me nearly 22 years to define who I am. I didn't know about the asexual community until early 2019, and even then, I thought of myself as aromantic. Until I attended university in years prior, it never occurred to me that I could be gay. I thought it'd be worth figuring it out. That's what they say college is for, right? Well, I met one guy who had an interest in me, but in my aversion towards potentially having sex with him, I called off our first date. The experience left me with a central question that I've pondered over for years. Could I be gay without wanting sex with men? For the longest time, the answer was no. But in recent months, as I've considered the person with whom I wanted to share my life, I've turned that question into a positive statement. As a kid, I never fantasized about relationships. I didn't want one. In fact, I thought my peers were wasting their time pursuing relationships when they should have been focusing on school. Unlike other pre-identifying asexuals, I never considered myself broken. The problem was with everyone else. That was the position I had before I entered my 20s. Then things started to feel wrong. It was nice not feeling for other people as an angsty teenager, but I thought about what life would be like after college. There had to be more than just an education and work. I then realized that I wanted to be with someone for the long term, but who? That initial experience in college still kept me in the dark, but it made me reconsider what I wanted in a relationship. Sex was out of the question, but what else? I knew physical intimacy was important, as well as affirming words, time alone, and idle conversation. In each of these, it just felt right to do them with another man. I felt happy in my realization that I could enjoy each of these things without sex as a precursor, and the person for me would respect my needs. If it wasn't for the asexual community, for Avon, Tumblr blogs, and amazing content creators on YouTube, I would have never come to define myself as both homoromantic and asexual. I'm grateful for the ace community in showing me that I can find a relationship that respects my boundaries without feeling ashamed for having them. As a teen, I didn't want a relationship. As a fledgling adult, I thought a relationship was impossible. Now, as a self-discovered asexual, I know that I can form a connection that would make me happy.